if X can do a piece of work in 24 days, when he had worked for 6 days, it means he had completed 1/6 part of the work. That will be there. Why join him? If complete work was finished in 16 days, so how many days they were worked together? X plus Y was working for 14 days. The whole work was finished in 16 days. So remaining days was 12. So 12 days X plus Y was working, and they had completed 5/6 of the work. Is it so? We have to solve question number 15. We are trying to solve right now question number 15. Sorry.
Sir,
Yes,
36 days.
we have an option. Yes, why not? How? How you get the answer as 36 days?
सर पहले तो यहाँ पे x का जो है 24 डेज है तो
Yes.
यहाँ पे हुआ फिर वर्क डन बाय x इन 4 डेज अलोन तो 4 into 1 is equals to 4 units. So then remaining work is equals to 24 minus 4, that is 20 units. And after that, the efficiencies of x plus y, work by
Yes.
days is equals to 20/12.
Okay.
16 minus 4 करेंगे तो फिर उसके बाद वो 12 days आएगा और फिर
Yes.
20/12 करने के बाद 5/3 और is equals to 1 plus 2/3.
So
And
you
then
didn't solve it
efficiency.
by this method. You have used the another method
Yes, sir.
that is mentioned in Aryan's book, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry. We will try to solve by this method also. X plus Y can do the whole work in how many days? 5 into 6/5. That is 72/5. Now we have X can do a piece of work 24 days. X plus Y can do a piece of work in 72/5 days. 72, that is 3, and that will be 5. So 3 unit is made by this one, so 2 is making by Y. So they are working for what is asked in the question. Y alone can finish the whole work. Yes, why not? 2 unit, 2, 72 divided by 2, that is 36 days. Still we are getting the same answer. Is it clear? No.
Sir,
No,
I
sir.
have not understood the first part, actually.
Don't worry, I will explain again from the starting. Just give me a minute. Please note it down, then I will solve it again. Let us try to solve it. again. It's quite easy question, not so much tough.
Others.
Yes. X can do a piece of work in 24 days. X can do a piece of work in 24 days. He worked for 4 days. How much fraction of work was completed in 4 days? That will be 4 divided by 24. That is 1 by 6. Remaining work? Will always be 1 minus 1 by 6. That is 5 by 6. So, X plus Y. Now Y joined him. And the whole work was completed in how many days? 16 days. So, 16 minus 4. That is 12 days. They both are working together. X
सर
plus Y
बाकी
can
सबके
do.
माइक म्यूट करा दीजिए, बहुत डिस्टरबेंस हो रही है.
Yes, why not? I will mute them.
Yes, sir.
Please mute yourself, otherwise I will mute all of the participants. Tanya, please mute yourself. Shibu Tanu, please mute yourself. Very good. Now it's okay. Now we will solve this question. That says 5x plus y complete the remaining work in how many days? 12 days. So x plus y can do the whole work in how many days? 12 into 6 by 5. That is 72 by 5 days. Right? Is it clear till here?
सर एक डाउट था 4/24 जब हम करते हैं तो 24/4 तो करते हैं ना
4 by 24 because 4 days of working will complete how many fraction of work in 24? Because X is working for 4 days, na? X can do a piece of work in 24 days. He can complete the whole work in 24 days. If X is working for 4 days, so we will find the fraction of work that was completed 4 by 24. That is 1 by 6 fraction of work was completed. Now the remaining work was 1 minus, we will always assume the complete work as 1 minus 1 by 6, that is 5 by 6. Remaining work is 5 by 6, that is completed by X plus Y both in 12 days. So X plus Y can do the whole work in 72 by 5 days. So now we have X can do a piece of work in 24 days, while X plus Y can do the whole work in 72 by 5 days. Take their LCM as 72. Now try to solve it. You will get the unit of Y.
So can you explain the method that how we get 5 by 6?
Yes, why not? Remaining work, that is it clear? 1 by 6, how we are getting the work was completed in 4 days, that is 1 by 6. Is it clear? 1 by 6. If it is clear only, then I can explain it.
No, sir.
So, let me explain again and again. If X can do a piece of work in 24 days, he worked for 4 days. So, what we are going to do is, work that was completed in 4 days will be fraction of work 4 by 24. That is 1 by 6. In that case, we always assume the whole work as 1. So, what will be the remaining work? if 1/6 of work is completed in 4 days, so what is the remaining work? That is 1 minus 1/6, that is 5/6. Still having problem, beta?
तो 4 और 24 तो कंप्लीटली जा रहा है ना, तो 1/6 क्यों आ रहा है? ओनली 6
Okay. Only 6 क्यों नहीं आ रहा? आप अगर only 6 करोगे, that will be if 24 divided by 4 हो जाएगा. हमें fraction of work निकालना है that was completed in 4 days.
Sir, why it is
Okay,
like
let me
12 into 6 by 5, why it is?
12 into 6 by 5 because x plus y is doing 5/6 of the work in 12 days. So x plus y can do the whole work in how many days? So we will reverse the fraction and multiply it by 12. देखो आपको एक और बात बताता हूँ बेटा. If it is mentioned in any case x can do a piece of work in 24 days or any days, and x work for 4 days or any days, so what we are going to do is we will try to find the fraction of work that was completed in 4 days. तो 4 दिन अगर x ने काम करा है, x कितने दिन में 24 days में पूरा काम कर लेता है, तो what is the fraction that is completed? That is 4 divided by 24 means 1/6 is completed. Then we will try to find the remaining work that will be done by 1 minus 1/6, that is equal to 5/6. Question says, and then after 4 days y joined him and the whole work was completed in 16 days. So we will minus 4 days for x alone working. Now we have left with 12 days where x plus y both were working together. Tanya, we have done question number 5 also. The question number 5 and question number 15 both are same because you are having problem while solving this type of question where x is doing the whole work in 24 days or number of days and he worked for 4 days. This type of question is a little bit tricky. You can solve by this method, both of them. Question number 5 and this one, 15. Note it down. I will try to explain again. देखो बेटा बहुत आसान क्वेश्चन है, इसी पैटर्न पे आपको करना है. जब भी आपको बोले ना A can do a piece of work in some days and he work for number of days, so you will try to find the fraction of work that was completed in 4 days. Remaining work will be 1 minus the work that was completed in 4 days, and we will do the same thing. Is it clear? After this, I will again solve question number 5. I think question number 5 wasn't clear to everyone. If that one was clear, so it is the same question. So you will be having a little bit clarity. Let us try to solve question number 5 again. देखो एक और क्वेश्चन करके देखते हैं. That was question number 5. You will have a little bit clarity more. See, question number 5 says A and B can do a piece of work in 30 days. They work for 20 days. I will solve it again. Then they both are going to be cleared. जैसा अभी इस क्वेश्चन में करा, same we are going to say follow the same pattern. A and B can do a piece of work in 30 days. A plus B can do a piece of work in 30 days. And they both work together for 20 days. How much fraction of work was completed in 20 days?
2/3.
20/30, that work was completed. So that will be 2/3. So what is the remaining work? That is 1 minus 2/3. That is equal to 1/3, I think. Question says they worked for 20 days and then B left. After another 20 days, A finished the remaining work. In how many days A alone can do the whole work? A finishes the remaining work, that is 1/3, in how many days?
So which question you are doing?
Question number 5 again. A finishes the remaining work in how many days? They worked for 20 days and then B left. Another 20 days. A take 20 days to complete this 1/3 work. A alone can do the whole work in 60 days. That's it. That's the answer. We'll follow these simple steps. You will get the answer. Is it clear?
Question number, sir.
Question number 5. I will show you the question again. This one. Both are same. You have to follow the same pattern for question number 5 and 15. First, we have to find the fraction of work that was completed in number of days working is 20. A plus B can do the whole work in 30 days. They work together for 20 days. So, what was the fraction that was completed working together in 20 days? That is 2/3. Remaining work will be 1 minus 2/3. That is 1/3. A then B left. A alone can do the remaining work in 20 days. So A alone can do the whole work in 60 days. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now try to solve question number 6 also. 8 men can do a piece of work in 12 days. After 6 days of working, 4 more men were engaged to finish the work. In how many days would the remaining work be completed? Try this one. This one is a little bit difficult because I didn't solve it. मैंने ये तरीका आपको बताया नहीं है. Try to solve question number 6 again. Okay, let me tell you how we can solve this type of question. Or you are trying?
Sir, trying.
Okay, try.
Sir, 4 days.
We have an option. Yes, why not? If anybody is still trying to solve it, let me know. Otherwise, I will solve it. Okay, nobody is trying. I will solve it. I will solve it. Okay, how we can solve this type of question? There is a different formula that you can use to solve this type of question easily. I will share few more questions. We will try to solve this type of question today. Actually, maybe we have to solve this type of question today. I will tell you how we can solve it. If this type of question occurs where it says where m stands for number of men, d stands for number of days, h for number of days में hours अगर given हो, he working 8 hours per day. Number of hours, W is stand for work. So question says 8 men can do a piece of work in 12 days. 8 men can do a piece of work in 10 days. The work was completed. So it will be 12 days. Now, after 6 days of work, matlab they have to work for 6 days. 8 men working 6 days, they have completed how much work? Half of the work was completed. Now, after 6 days, 4 more men were joined them. So now, 4 more men, so it will be 12 men. Working how many days, X days, can complete half of the work if 8 men working 12 days can complete the full work. यही वाली क्वेश्चन यहाँ लिख दी दोबारा हमने. There is half that will be going to up, that is 6x equal to 12 into 2. So the number of days is 4. 4 days, the remaining work will be completed. When we have this type of question where it is mentioned that 8 men can do a piece of work in 12 days, that is complete work was done, that is 1. Now, 8 men working 6 days can do what fraction of work? Where we will get half. So now 4 more men were joined them. So now number of men are 12. They can complete the whole work, half of the work in X days, half of the work is to be done. Where we know 8 men can do the whole work in 12 days. So now we can find out the value of X. Is it a little bit clear?
Yes, sir.
Please note it down.
सर एक बार और एक्सप्लेन कर दीजिए.
बिल्कुल बेटा, don't worry. First, please read the question, then I will again mention it. Question says 8 men can do a piece of work in 12 days. Okay. After 6 days of work, 4 more men were engaged to finish the work. In how many days would the remaining work be completed? जब भी हमें men के numbers given हो, 8 men हो, 10 men हो, they can do a piece of work in 12 days. We are going to solve by this method. This is the simple formula which you can use. Now, the solution. Solution says we will always apply these two formulas simultaneously. how 8 men can do a piece of work in 12 days. Whole work was completed, so we have written 1. 8 men work for 6 days. How much work will be completed? That is 1 by 2. Half of the work was completed. Now, what we have to do is 4 more men engaged. So now number of men is 12. They can complete the remaining work. That is half of the work is remaining because work completed was half. So remaining work is half. That's why I have written 12 men into my x divided by half. That is work to be done by these 12 men equals to 8 men can do a piece of work. That is 1 into my 12 in 12 days. We can solve it now. So you will get the answer x equals to 4. Is it a little bit clear, Beta?
Yes, sir.
I know that is a little bit difficult question. Don't worry, it will be cleared after a few minutes because we have to solve few more questions. Now, how we can divide the money? Let me show you the question, then please try to solve it. See, if question language is like this, how we can solve it? Suman can do a piece of work in 3 days. Sumanati can do the same work in 2 days. Both of them finish the work together and get 150 rupees. What is the share of Suman? We will divide the money in their unit works. Means whatever is the unit work you will be getting on the left side, work per day, within a day they are doing the work. We will divide the money in that ratio. फर्स्ट आप एलसीएम लो, एलसीएम लेके लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में जैसे हम वैल्यूज अब तक निकालते थे वैसे निकालो. How? If money has to be divided, we will divide it as their unit work. That is efficiency. Means Suman can do a piece of work in 3 days. Suman can do a piece of work in 2 days. There is a mistakes, so it will be 2:3. 2:3. Money will be divided in that ratio 2:3. Suman will get 2/5 into my total money, that is 150. 60 rupees. सुमति
सर ये 5 कहाँ से आया?
दोनों का एडिशन करके लिख दिया बेटा नीचे. 2 + 3 टोटल से फ्रैक्शन में वैल्यू है ना 2:3 के रेशियो में डिवाइड करना है ना हमें. 3/5 into 150. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Now try to solve the next question then. Now try to solve this one also, question number 3. A and B undertook to do a piece of work for rupees 4500 rupees. A alone could do it in 8 days, B alone in 12 days. With the assistance of C, they finished the work in 4 days. Then C's share of the money is. पहले आपको C का यूनिट वर्क निकालना पड़ेगा, देन A B C का सेम रेशियो में हम डिवाइड कर देंगे जितना यूनिट वर्क आएगा, मतलब एफिशिएंसी. दैट इज 1 डेज वर्क. Should I solve it or you're trying?
Sir, trying.
Okay, try.
$750.
Yes, we have one option that is 750 rupees. Anybody else got the answer?
Yes, sir, 750.
Let me solve it before we get disconnected again. A, 8 days, B, 12 days, A plus B plus C, 4 days. What will be the LCM?
24.
Okay. A is making 2 unit, sorry, 3 unit. B is making 2 unit. So C is making 1 unit, so that they will be making total unit as 6 within a day. So we will divide the money in 3 is to 2 is to 1. So one C share will be 1 upon 6 into May 20. That is the value 4500. That's how we are getting 750 as our answer. Is it clear? See the
तो
solution.
1 कहाँ से आया?
One कहाँ से आया? We have to find the unit work of C. So we have added. अच्छा एक equation हो आपके पास. A plus B plus C equals to 6. A is 3, B is 2. So C का कितना होगा बेटा?
6 minus 2 minus 3 is
Very
equals
good.
to 1.
देखो हमें क्या करना है, यूनिट वर्क विल बी सेम. एक दिन में एक बंदा उतना ही काम करेगा जितना यूनिट वर्क आ रहा है. मतलब लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में जो वैल्यू लिखी है, ए 3 ही यूनिट बनाएगा, बी 2 ही बनाएगा. तो सी कितनी बना रहा होगा, क्योंकि तीनों मिलके साथ में 6 यूनिट बना रहे हैं. इट इज 1 यूनिट.
Yes,
हमने
sir,
फिर लिख
got
दिया
it, sir.
3:2:1. Money will be divided in this ratio 1/6 into whatever is the money mentioned. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So meanwhile, let us try to solve the next one. Now try to solve this one also. 6 person working 8 hours a day and 8400. The 9 people working 6 hours a day will earn how much per week? Take a screenshot because we are about to get disconnect within a minute.
So we have to rejoin the class.
Yes. Because my limit is only 40 minutes. So sorry for that. take a screenshot